So to contribute to open source, is it necessary that we should know how to code?
No, because one thing that I forgot to mention, um, when you asked me what was open source, the foundation of open source is people, and there are a lot of people that are not committing code. They are running the organizations that help, like the Python Software Foundation. You don't see the people that are running that foundation and getting the funding for PyPI and all these other programs, because one, they don't want that recognition, and two, if it's not in a Git commit, they're doing it behind the scenes. And without their contributions, whether it's the Python Software Foundation, the OSI, the Open Source Initiative, the Apache Software Foundation, all of these people are building programs that are allowing these to incubate and sandbox, incubate and graduate projects that billions and billions of dollars of economic um, impact is having. They're dealing with the Log4j issues. They're talking with think tanks and all these other foundations that fund the software that we all take for granted. Like when you do MPI, npm install or pip install, you see like on your screen, in your terminal, you see like, oh, you're downloading this and downloading that. And it's really easy to be like, oh, yeah, this is just bits, these are just bytes. But it's not. It's people, not just the person who coded it, but the person that found the funding to make sure that this
Hmm.
package on your computer is secure. And a lot of people, including me, I'm not going to pretend like I knew this all this time. I always thought like, oh, open source is magic, and everyone, it's just a bunch of programmers, which it's just not the case. So yeah, definitely, being a developer is very important, but we can't take away from those who do the non-code contributions. And you can do both. In fact, if you're doing both, if you're a maintainer of a very popular project, you're doing both. You're getting the funding. You are working with the community to solve code of conduct issues and this and that. Like it's not just like, you git, commit, push, and that's open source. It's people that are really behind everything and are making sure that everything runs smooth. And we all take it for granted, including myself. We do take open source for granted. And if we really want it to be here for the next century or so, things will change like anything. But I think the foundation of open source has a long way, or a long runway, to mature even more and become more and more stable, and innovation continuing, and that's going to be done with people.